Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of C24/7. We are a month old and trust me, it has been a wonderful journey. From providing you with the latest in the shipping world to getting into the minds of the shipping managers and giving you a full insight about the recent shipping developments. And this is just the beginning. Anyways, moving on. This week on C24/7, we take you to the Global Met Conference that was recently held in Mumbai. Not many of you must be aware, but the IMO recently approved the Global Met application for an NGO. Today, it is the global voice for issues concerning to maritime education and training. Global Met in India had its conference on the 20th of November in collaboration with the Nautical Institute. Global Met is an initiative to form an Asia-Pacific Regional Association to promote, develop and support maritime institutes. Captain Rodney Schott, Executive Secretary of Global Met, feels the need to retain good seafarers to achieve a bright future.
It's maritime education and training into the future, and every aspect of that. When you think in terms, it puts it into context. If you think of the young person coming in, a member of the net generation, and yet we have education and training that's based on the needs of 100 years ago. How do we overall deal with the young people of today? We retain these very good people. Now, it's going to be difficult to retain them if we don't offer them the sort of education and training that they expect. Well, the Indian seafarers have made a lot of progress in recent years, and not long ago, one of the biggest container ships in the world, in command of that ship was a 32-year-old Indian, at 32, in command of this huge ship. What, $1 billion worth of investment when you consider the cargo. And not a factory in a street, but taking it around the world, in and out of heavy traffic, bad weather, all that sort of thing. So the future for Indian seafarers, I think, is excellent, provided we can recruit them and we can train them accordingly.
In India, Global Met has conducted a conference in Mumbai once every year since 2001. This year, many respected dignitaries from the shipping fraternity were present, from the Director General of Shipping, Dr. S.B. Agnihotri, to Dr. Sujata Naik Tolani, Vice President, Tolani Maritime Institute, addressed the conference. Keeping in with the theme, the Year of the Seafarer, James Robinson, the President of the Nautical Institute, has internationalization of the Institute on his agenda.
Well, this conference is important to us under two headings. First of all, it is good to get the opportunity to speak to young people who are starting their careers, not older mariners and crusty old sailors like myself, to perhaps encourage them to join the Institute. And the other heading is what I like to call the internationalization of the Institute, which started as a British organisation, but now has more non-British members than British, and it is important to try and expand the membership globally rather than just back in Europe.
The chairman of the session, Mr. Amitav Banerjee, distinguished speakers, Mr. Martin Hernquist and Captain J.S. Loney, gave their insights during the seminar. Today, in this era of knowledge, education and training assumes further significance than in the past. This is what the Global Met wishes to achieve. Welcome back. Now I have some big news from the house of Big Boss himself. No, I'm not talking about the reality show, but our very own Shipping Corporation of India. Mr. Arun Kumar Gupta recently took over as the director of the Shipping Corporation of India. In his 34 years of a shipping career, he is heading the technical and offshore division of the Shipping Corporation. He is also the convener of the InMark Innovation Conference that is going to be held this year. In conversation with C24/7, he talks about the same.
Experience is good. It's always good to be elevated. To rise is something good. Never aspired that I will reach to this level. I'm happy and I have to prove myself. Talking about InMark innovation, it's a big challenge for me. Fortunately, I'm the convener and things are at present really hotting up, lot of pressures. Organizing such a mega event, it is something like a World Cup cricket, organized every 4 years, 5 years, lot of expectations, and it is a function which is very much respected in the maritime industry. People look forward to it, and I have to keep up to those expectations. Well, it's not a one-man show, it's a teamwork. We have very experienced people and we all are jointly working towards it, and I'm very sure that it will be a success. We have been holding InMark since 1986, every 4 years. Institute of Marine Engineers basically holds it, and it is held in Bombay. So the Mumbai branch of the Institute of Marine Engineers organizes this. Now, earlier it was called InMark. This year it is called InMark Innovation 2010. Institute of Marine Engineers India and Institute of Naval Arts, for the first time we have joined hands. We are holding it jointly to have a greater voice, to have greater visibility. So this is the first time we are doing it together. Second part of your question, which I would like to little correct, it is not our intention to highlight the problems of the shipping industry. We are more focused on technological advances, what is happening, the latest things, innovations, what are the opportunities, what are the challenges. If you see, our theme is all about this: opportunities, challenges and innovations.
I think the shipping corporation has made the perfect choice. Congratulations, Mr. Gupta, and all the best for your future endeavors. We'll be back after a short break, but you stay tuned. Welcome back. Most of you must have read about the high-scale drama that took place on the Mumbai coast just a few weeks back. A ship by the name of Dynamic Striker, carrying 35,000 tons of metric coke, did not unload its cargo after receiving its payment, a payment worth $16 million. What followed next was a chase between the Indian Navy and the Coast Guard, and the ship finally surrendered. The captain and 3 senior officers were arrested. That looked straight out of a Hollywood sequel. Anyways, moving on to calm waters. The MMS India recently had its tanker seminar at Grand Maratha Sheraton Hotel. Take a look. MMS India recently had its tanker seminar in Mumbai. The company wanted to enhance on the existing and potential capabilities of its talented workforce. Meiji Shipping, founded in the year 1911, started with the business of shipping, and after having surviving both the world wars, evolved into one of the leading groups in Japan as well as overseas. MMS Maritime India Private Limited, that is the MMSI, is a group affiliated based in Mumbai since the year 2001 to cater to the requirements of recruitment of the required manpower. Sanjay Bhavnani, Director and COO MMS India, thanked each and every member of the MMS family for attending the event.
Meiji Shipping Group completes its 100 years of existence, and Uchida-san, our best efforts will always be there in achieving the required goals, not only for the next quarter but in all the times to come. So once again, thank you very much. And thank you very much for being with us and sharing your very valuable thoughts. Thank you.
President of the Meiji Shipping Company, Mr. Kazuya Uchida, was present and spoke about the future prospects of his company. Talking to Sailor Today TV, he expressed his desire for a further expansion in India. According to him, the strength of his company lies in the quality of seafarers recruited.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am of course delighted to see so many colleagues from our tanker fleet and their families again this year. Thank you all for your excellent service dedicated to keep flawless operation of our tanker fleet. I am also thankful to those attendees from various major shipping group of companies who have traveled a long way from Tokyo, Manila, and Singapore to share this important event.
Many eminent representatives from the company were also present, like Mr. Takaya Uchida, the director of Meiji Shipping, and Kiyoshi Okiwa, the MMS representative of Manila. Well, before I end this show, here's a question for you. Which is the most rocking and prestigious award of the shipping fraternity? You got it right. The Sailor Today Seashore Awards is back with a bang, inviting nomination for all 15 categories. So what are you waiting for? Log on to www.sailortoday.net and register yourself online today. Well, I hope you enjoyed this segment of our show. I'm eagerly waiting for all your messages. So mail me at editorial@sailortoday.net and I will see you next Monday, same time, same place.